What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Front Yard Fantasy Podcast live stream. Black shirt wearing crew brawl today. We all put our black shirts on. We color coordinated in a group message this morning. We figured it'd be more aesthetically pleasing for you guys.
JL's wearing a sweater. It's kind of, a hoodie. It's really throwing me off, you know?
It is? Well, Simon's got a pizza stain on his shirt, so.
Not a pizza stain. It's tattoo ink, but it does look like a pizza stain.
Good call.
It does look like a pizza stain. No, this is a shirt from shout out Holly Marie Art. Follow her on Instagram. She's a badass tattoo artist, and she gave me this shirt because it had a stain on it, and I got it for free. So she rocks. Check her out. But welcome into the live stream. That was an aside, a plug, not a sponsor. Today we are playing another round of poll perception. Our energy is hype. I think we're all still riding the high from that killer game last night. That was
so good.
That was incredible. That was one of the best games of the season so far. I feel like I said that last week too about one of the games, but
it had a little bit of everything. It just had like a little bit of everything that you want to see in a football game.
It had the big deficit to overcome. It had the doink. It had clutch throws. It had the performing rookie
quarterback, a Hall of Fame quarterback, bad defense, good defense. You know, whatever you wanted, you got out of it.
Some amazing offensive plays. Some Mike Williams. Every football game needs a little bit of Mike Williams.
Honestly, we had maybe not just as good of a game, but the night before the Vikings Seahawks game was pretty good as well. I would say. In my opinion, but maybe not quite as good. But that back-to-back nights.
Yeah, so we're going back at it tonight. So usually today we would be playing Week 5 Fantasy Horse, but Week 5's not over, so we will be playing that tomorrow. And our Week 4 Fantasy Horse winner is coming back to challenge us. Chase Payne will be back on tomorrow with his co-founder from Champions Round, Jason. They're going to try to take us down again tomorrow. Maybe someone can beat him this time. We can't let him come on twice in a row and beat us. But for today, it's just Josh versus John Luke in a round of poll perception. Josh is going to try to stop John Luke's hot streak, and we're going to see who wins. Get some confidence up before the Champions Round guys come in here and take us out again. Before we dive into that game, we've got a question from Sean Goglin.
What's up guys? Back, Sean.
Is this a fair trade? Team A gives up Travis Kelce. Team B gives up Noah Fant, Jamison Crowder, and Alexander Madison.
I'll take Kelce.
I will also take Kelce.
I would also take Kelce, but I think if you are ravaged by injuries, if you're ravaged by injuries, I could totally see needing, if you need a win this week.
Dalvin Cook's like your only running back. Yeah,
Dalvin Cook's your only running back. You have a couple wide receivers on bye or injured right now. I could see taking the other side. But yeah, I think Travis Kelce's the winning side of this trade. But I totally understand at this point in the season, if you've got one win or no wins, you need to start manufacturing wins every week. You can't think season long. You got to think, what am I going to do to win this week? And if that's going to help you win this week, if you need Jamison Crowder and Alexander Madison in your starting lineup, then yeah, I think you can make this trade. But again, I lean on the Kelce side.
Do you guys think Jamison Crowder will be as good the rest of the season that he's been?
I've been tooting the Jamison Crowder horn all offseason. I drafted him in maybe every league except for one where my cousin sniped me. He was the value of the offseason. He's even outperformed what I thought he was going to do. Will he be as good as he's been on a points per game basis? Maybe not, but he should finish as a top 20 wide receiver, no problem.
Especially in a PPR league.
In a PPR league, I think that's his floor. I really do.
No, I agree. I mean, he's getting catches. He's the only wide receiver that's been healthy, and maybe you could say that's why he's been producing so much. But I think he's supposed to be that high volume guy in that offense. So for whatever maybe you don't want the high volume guy on the Jets offense, but
in Adam Gase's offense.
Yeah. So maybe I'm talking myself in a corner here, but he's going to be valuable the rest of the year. Maybe he doesn't keep up the touchdowns, but he is going to keep getting catches each and every week. I think we're kind of getting away from the question, but if it was a really deep league and like they're saying, if you need some people to fill in, you need to get a win, it can make sense, but I'm leaning the Travis Kelce side here.
I agree. Okay. We've got some good polls. This is a good, that was a good teaser, good appetizer, good warm up for you guys heading into these polls, make you think through what the public would want. For those of you who haven't watched us play poll perception before, how it works is I'm going to propose a poll that I found online to one of our contestants. Let's say Would you rather have Travis Kelce or Noah Fant, Jamison Crowder, and Alexander Madison? Totally hypothetical.
75% of people probably said Travis Kelce there.
So, right. Josh will then give me the percentage of people that he thinks took the Travis Kelce side. JL will then give me the over or under, whatever he thinks the actual percentage is. The closer Josh is, the more points he gets. If JL correctly guesses the over or under, he gets points as well. We'll play 4 rounds like that. And the 5th round, they're both going to give me a percentage, and whoever's closer gets 5 points unless they nail it directly on the head, in which they'll get 10. Maybe Josh. We'll see. He said, thanks, Guy.
Oh,
thanks, Guy.
Just one
Thanks,
of us. He credited the guys, but I like to think he was just.
I like Guy
he
better.
He prefers one of our opinions, or collectively we are one guy.
I had a football coach growing up who would refer to everyone as Guy. Hey, Guy, come over here, Guy.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, Guy.
Okay. You guys ready to dive in? I've randomly decided the order. Every trade today involves Justin Tucker, just so you know, we did that. For
That would be crazy.
That would be.
So
If you could
dumb.
find
That would be so
5
dumb.
full trades.
I might have to go years back. Josh, I've randomly determined by flipping this coin right here. Oh, you are first. How
Tails
crazy.
never fails. I told you.
There
Okay.
wasn't a coin there.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I think there was.
Dude, before we go, I just have to tell you, my dog is turning my office into a fart dungeon. Like, oh,
He's hotboxing.
like I walked out for 1 second and I came back in and I searched for a poop for 10 minutes before the live stream started. It smelled so bad in here. And now like it's subsided, but he is doing it
Just
again.
a factory there.
Oh my God. He's going to
We all
rope
had
it in
those
here.
parts where we had to search if there was a poop there. Right?
Okay. It's just
Don't shame
incredible.
him.
It's incredible that between me and my dog has the smellier farts. Like that.
Not that crazy.
We're going to go beyond that. Round 1, Josh. What percentage of people prefer the 2021 101 over Dak Prescott in a Superflex Dynasty League? So in a Superflex, and this was taken after this weekend. So
Post-injury.
post-injury.
Compound fracture.
So what percentage of people prefer the first pick in next year's Superflex rookie draft over Dak Prescott?
So Trevor Lawrence or Dak Prescott, right? But obviously you're not locked into Trevor Lawrence. So the 101's a little bit better than Trevor Lawrence, I guess. Wow. So you're not getting either one of these guys playing for you this year, let's say, for the rest of the year. So that doesn't really matter. So it's purely just thinking about the future. Dak Prescott's not that old. Oh my gosh. Trevor Lawrence is getting so much hype though, that if you're in Dynasty and you're researching a lot, you just know how hype Trevor Lawrence is. And this is so tough. This is actually a really good question. I'm going to say that just because of the unknown about Dak and his injury and if he's going to be with the Cowboys and all that, I'll say that most people are going to take the first draft pick in a Superflex league. And I'm going to say that, oh my gosh, 59% of people will take the first round pick.
Josh locks in with 59%. JL, do you think the actual answer is over or under?
I think it's going to be over here. Like Josh said, with Trevor coming in and with like post the fracture, like there's just a lot of uncertainty. And, we talked about the recency bias and people love rookies. There's rookie bias for sure. So I'm going to go over here. I was going to say higher, like 80 something %. So.
Fair enough. And if it is something like that, I would not be surprised. And if it favors Dak, I wouldn't be that surprised. So it's a weird question, but
it is. It's going to come down to like preference and stuff.
Yeah.
So just for some context, I saw this poll posted last night, and it had like 400 votes whenever I saw it last night, but it wasn't over yet. I wanted to give it some more time to ferment, so I just saved it. At 400 votes, it was around 80% for the 101. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we are now over 1,000 votes, 1,031 votes. The percentage of people that chose the 2021 101 over Dak Prescott, 56%. Josh, you killed it.
Let's
3 percentage points away. It seems
Let's
like
take the first one. The first time you looked at it. Let's use that one.
So Josh, you get
No,
5
Dale,
points.
you're the one that likes more people voting on it, so you can't say she's.
That's true. Damn it.
You,
Damn it.
Ruined by your own sample size criteria.
Mhm.
Josh, you get.
Talk about my sample size.
It's not the sample size that matters, JL.
Yeah.
Whenever, so Josh, you get 5 points for being within 5 percentage points. JL, you incorrectly guessed the over under, so you get 0 points. That's okay. There's still plenty of time
Good
to come
guess,
back.
Josh. Good guess.
Thank you.
Good answer,
guess
good
for you
answer.
too. This is the
Good
the nicest we've been, in a while.
Okay, John Luke, this one is special for you.
Lay
You
it
ready?
on.
Who is your dynasty wide receiver 1? DeAndre Hopkins or DK Metcalf? What percentage of people chose DeAndre Hopkins?
Oh my God.
Oh
This
man.
sucks. Oh my God. I
Wow.
want to say
So
DeAndre Hopkins.
those were the only 2 options in this poll. And just for some background, there was like basically a tournament style getting up to this poll, and these were the last 2 remaining.
Wait, what kind of who is your dynasty? Like, who would they rather have?
So
That's
this is
like-
basically like so
at this point.
this person did like basically a bracket style tournament of wide receivers to determine who the top dynasty wide receiver was,
It's Ryan
this-
McDowell.
and this was the last poll. It was not Ryan McDowell.
He always puts those up.
Yeah.
I actually I saw something Ryan McDowell tweeted that's in reference to this kind of.
I don't know.
Sean's got his guess locked in. Let's see if he does better than JL. Stay out of the comments for a minute.
I don't know. DK Metcalf went off this weekend. And so I feel like people, and just the season in general, he's been playing amazingly. Not as amazingly as Nuke, but Nuke's older. So
Just choose the wrong thing, wrong percentage.
I'm gonna say 51%.
Lean DeAndre Hopkins.
Because the way I'm reading this, I'm not reading it who would you rather have, but who would you rather have as your wide receiver 1? It makes me think a little bit more of DeAndre Hopkins because I feel like he's a bigger name. So I'm gonna go ahead and say 51%. This is gonna be
Okay, locked in with 51%. Josh, do you think the actual answer is over or under 51%?
So, DeAndre Hopkins, he's amazing. He's probably talent-wise the best wide receiver in the NFL. DK Metcalf, though, is a lot younger. He's with Russell Wilson. The only person that I'm really worried about in that regard is Tyler Lockett, but I'm not even worried about it because I think he opens up the field for DK Metcalf. I'm leaning DK Metcalf here. Just because of his pairing with Russell Wilson, just his youth. So I'm going to take the under.
Is DK Metcalf QB proof?
Well, we know DeAndre Hopkins is. Hey, listen, I'm trying to pick the percentage of people here. I'm not necessarily saying I would trade my DeAndre Hopkins for DK Metcalf in a dynasty. Maybe I would if I was rebuilding a little bit more. But I'm gonna go with DK here. I'm gonna lean that side.
I think
So
it's a
I'm
good
gonna
guess.
say the
Okay. So the final percentage of people that would prefer or who say DeAndre Hopkins is their wide receiver 1 over DK Metcalf in a dynasty league is 55%. JL, you are 4 percentage points off. You get
Tied
5
now.
points, just like Josh. And Josh, you get 0 for incorrectly guessing. You guys have
Wow.
mirrored each other through these
Okay,
first 2
okay.
rounds.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but that's like the first time I've gotten points on like the poll guessing part in like 3 weeks.
Sean's guess was pretty good too, 47%. He would have been within 10 points. He would have grabbed a 3, which that 3 points is better than JL has done on any question except for this one for 3 weeks now. So
It's accurate.
he's just performing. He's showing off now. Okay, Josh, round 3.
What was the actual percentage? I'm sorry, real fast.
55.
55. Not a
Um,
sponsor.
not a sponsor. Okay, Josh, what percentage of people, round 3, with a score 5-5, what
Yes.
percentage of people prefer Kenyon Drake plus Derek Carr over Myles Gaskin plus Phillip Rivers in a 12-team, 2-quarterback dynasty league?
What percentage of people prefer Kenyon Drake?
Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake and Derek Carr over Myles Gaskins and Phillip Rivers in a 12-team, 2-quarterback PPR league. So I'm looking at this, and I know Kenyon Drake's not been playing very well. Miles Gaskins has kind of been doing stuff, but I do think he's just another guy, Jag, as some people like to say. Derek Carr's much younger than Philip Rivers.
Hip with the lingo.
Some
I
people
can't-
call it Jag, some people don't.
I I look at this and I'm like, I could never choose the Miles Gaskin Philip Rivers side personally. So I'm gonna say that 90% of people chose Kenyon Drake and Derek Carr.
Josh locking in with 90%. John Lucas, what do you think? Over or under 90%?
Do you guys know how many points Philip Rivers scored for me in Dynasty this weekend?
One? I don't know.
4.
1.14 points.
I was really close.
He is Jalen
Against your brother,
over
Josh.
here. But he was telling me about that. His I forget what quarterback he had, but his quarterback did crap too. But it was like both of their worst weeks, quarterback wise.
And guys, remember, stay out of the chat. While you're guessing,
90% is a really good guess because I feel like it's going to be over. But I don't know.
Do you have it? Do you have
how reactionary people are going to be? This is from Twitter.
This is from Twitter.
I mean, if we're like matching them up, Kenyon Drake, Miles Gaskin, like their season so far. I mean, Miles Gaskin kind of, right?
But I know, but like draft capital.
Derek Carr, right?
Where did you draft Kenyon Drake versus Miles Gaskin?
That's what. Hey, there's a reason I said 90%, right?
I feel like it's. Oh God. I'm gonna go over because that's what my heart says.
Go do it.
But my head says go under because people are whack. So I don't know. Over.
Okay. JL says over. He's locking in over 90%. The actual percentage of people that selected Kenyon Drake and Derek Carr over Miles Gaskin and Philip Rivers, 79%. Josh, you were 11 percentage points away, which is within 15, so you get 1 point. JL, you incorrectly guessed the over-under, so you get 0. Wow. And Sean beat both of you with his guess of 73%. No,
honestly,
Sean, we definitely want you to
Sean
guess.
on the show.
Sean, we 100% want you to guess. I'm just reminding them. We love it when people play along. I'm just reminding them not to look off your answers because they suck at the game and you're doing pretty good so far.
And like honestly, like if I saw that, I would have had to go with it because I don't have my own idea.
I don't have thoughts on my own.
So Josh, you got 1 point. JL, you got 0.
I'll take it. I'm not incredibly happy, but that's fine. Who's
so far? Sean is like I think beating both of us.
He definitely is beating both of us.
Who's keeping track? But
so Josh, you have 6 points after that round. JL, you have 5. We are moving into round 4. JL, I'm sorry. I just saw some polls that spoke to me for you.
God, this is targeting.
It is. It's 100% targeting. You went second, not randomly on purpose, because I wanted you to have these polls. This is another JL special. I'm just picking guys you love. Who do you prefer in a PPR dynasty league? T. Higgins or Chase Claypool? What percentage of people prefer T. Higgins over Chase Claypool in a PPR dynasty league?
These are not the same difficulty. This is not the same difficulty. I'm playing on All Pro, and Josh is playing on Rookie mode right now.
I disagree. That last question, come on, man. Like, you know, I gotta pick the over/under, right?
Oh, God. All right. This is again going to come down to how reactionary people are. Like, I think T. Higgins has enough sustained points this season to warrant it. I don't know if Simon's trying to trick me right now.
I'm not a tricky guy.
He would never do something like that.
I'm
Simon.
I'm going to go with 53%. 53% would choose T. Higgins over Chase Claypool.
JL locking in with 53%.
52. Or no, I said 53. I did say 53.
Which one do you want?
53.
52 first, and then you said 53.
Yeah, I don't remember things.
Josh, do you think the actual answer is over or under 53%?
So it's a good guess. I think it's going to be pretty close. Before this week, I mean, I'm taking T. Higgins, and I'm not even like thinking about it. But after this week, you got to think about it. Chase Claypool looked awesome. Deontay Johnson wasn't on the field though, or for most of the game. So I don't want that to take too much away from what he did this weekend. I just think could easily be the best game of his career. I think T. Higgins is going to win this poll, and I'll take the over.
Josh is taking the over on Dale's guess of 53%. Okay. And Sean locked his answer in at 59%. The percentage of people that would prefer T. Higgins over Chase Claypool in a PPR dynasty league is 65%. JL, you are 12 points away, so you get 1 point. But Josh, you correctly picked the over-under, so you get an additional 2 points.
Hey, JL, wake up, JL.
This is the worst day of my life.
Is it the worst day of your
sorry
life?
I doubted you, T.
You've had a pretty good life, man.
Yet again, Sean beats both of you in the comments, or at least beat JL. So, Josh, you are up 8-6 after 4 rounds, going into round 5.
Coming down to.
So, since it's within 5 points, it all comes down to this last question. You guys have pen and paper ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I got
I had to order another notebook because you guys waste so many pages playing this game.
Oh,
Josh, you can just use your tongue and write it on a piece of paper if you don't have a pen.
Right
that was the
tongue.
grossest noise. I'm never saying that again. Oh, God. Okay, round 5. Last question. This is not a JL or a Josh special. This is just a question.
There hasn't been any Josh specials. It's just been JL specials.
Well, that's because I like you more.
Oh.
Wait. What was that?
I don't even care if I win or lose now.
All right.
I found true love.
Josh, you gotta earn it. Jail's earned more points recently. You gotta earn it. Every time you win a game, you go up in my friend rankings. I only like to have powerful friends.
Round
wait,
5,
I'm
the Simon's
confused.
Heart.
I've definitely beaten JL more.
We'll see, but there's a recency bias too. Like the most recent game is weighted 10.
Beat me more the last 2 weeks.
The most recent game is weighted 10x on friend points over all other games.
Only you nerds will talk about this as if it's like a real game.
It's like
Bill got the rules of the whole game.
It's like a credit. It's like a credit score. I can't reveal exactly how it's calculated, and one day you're going to get a notification.
But we all know. We all know what it means.
It's like taxes. It's like doing your taxes. Like they know what we need to pay them. They just want us to figure it out.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Josh, you should definitely pay your taxes. Then.
It's like paying your taxes.
Yeah, who cares? So what?
Okay.
Ours are close.
Round 5, final question. Here we go. What percentage of people prefer James Robinson over a 2021 late first round pick in a dynasty league?
What percentage of people prefer James Robinson over a 2020 late first round pick in a dynasty league?
2021, yeah. Did not give league size, so this is all the context you have from the poll. I would assume most people answered in context of a 12-team league since that's the most common league size.
That's a good one.
I'll give you 30 seconds to write down your answers.
Okay.
And then we will do the big old reveal.
While we do, you should give us. What'd you say, Josh?
Not joking. I said, let's play some Jeopardy music.
Simon, give us a movie review of iRobot.
Oh, iRobot, my favorite movie that I've seen for sure. So in this movie, Will Smith turns into a robot. And it happens because he really has like a existential crisis where his ego's gotten so big that he can only talk about I. Every sentence he does starts with the word I. And then a wizard comes down and turns him into the I robot, which is this egotistical robot that is forced to only start every single sentence with I. He learns valuable life lessons along the way. Oh, hi. I was just giving a movie review for iRobot. Thanks for the lemonade.
Thanks, Sancho.
Will Smith then gets a strawberry lemonade after he says his first sentence. He overcomes his internal programming that forced him to only say I whenever he says something kind about another person. He starts it with you, and he turns back into a human.
So he learns that the meaning of being human is to think of others instead of yourself.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but that's what I took from it.
Oh, I think Shia LaBeouf's in that movie too. He actually is.
He plays Will Smith playing a robot. That's how that movie goes.
Have you guys actually ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen that movie.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
I'm pretty sure Will Smith is in it though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, you guys
Nothing
ready?
else was true.
It's not a great movie, but
I liked it. Yeah,
It's entertaining at times. It's entertaining.
Better than Gemini Man or what's the other
I didn't
Will
see that
Smith
one,
superhero
but
movie?
it's Gemini Man. Yeah, it's where he's
What's the one where he's like the Hancock? That's what I'm thinking of.
yes.
That's a garbage movie. All right,
Or the B movie.
excellent movie. Best superhero movie there ever was.
Best superhero movie of all time, maybe besides Shrek the Musical. The
I
live
really
action
think
on
I
Netflix.
really think the Marvel universe just dropped the ball by not getting Jerry Seinfeld in as one of the superheroes. But
Who would he
know?
be? He should have been Iron Man.
no, he should have been Spider-Man. He
Can
should
you
have been
imagine-
Teenage Spider-Man.
Can you imagine the whole franchise? But Jerry Seinfeld is like Iron Man. Jerry Seinfeld is Tony Stark.
Oh my god.
Okay, I feel like there's a bit there that we could do, like
Yeah.
recreate the. We'll move on. We'll give our final answers. Josh, since you're in the lead, I want to see your answer first. What did you say? Show me the money. I can't see. 72%. He believes 72% prefer James Robinson over a 2021 first.
Don't
John
give me that
Lucas.
smile, John Luke.
Did you say the same thing, John Luke? 71%. Okay, so Josh has locked in with 72%.
I had to look because I thought that I wrote down 72% too. So I was like, oh no.
John Luke is locked in with 71%. So basically, Josh, anything 72 and above, you win. John Luke, 71 and lower, you are the winner.
This is exciting.
The percentage of people that prefer James Robinson over a 2021 late first round pick in a dynasty league is 45%. JL, you have won again. People love their picks.
Woo!
JL, that's an additional 5 points. You are now up 11-8. Josh,
Get out of here, Josh.
Josh, you're the loser.
What a loser.
That actually hurt. I was I was actually confident when I saw our scores.
That is ridiculous. 45% is insane.
Now, I mean, it's like if you're competing at all in a dynasty league, you're definitely making that trade. So I'm like, most people think they're competing in dynasty, right? So they're gonna do a trade, especially a late one. Maybe if it was a super flex league, but we didn't get that. I don't know.
Josh lost it. You got no more edge. No more edge, Josh. Well, Josh, here, since you're the big loser, to cheer you up a little bit, I'll let you answer the next question first.
Oh, thank you.
NBA rig question: standard rest of season, Jerry Jeudy or Brandon Ayuk?
I'm gonna go Jerry Jeudy. They're kind of similar players and not similar players. I think Jerry Jeudy actually ends up being a better PPR player. I think he's more of a guy that can get a lot of catches, and Brandon Ayuk's a big play guy. So I could see you choosing Brandon Ayuk, especially in a standard league, because the catches aren't as important, and he's probably more likely to get like just a huge play. But I just like Jerry Jeudy's talent a lot more, and he's the only guy the only mouth to feed really there at the moment. So
That's what I was gonna say. Debo's back. I don't think Ayuk has a shot at being the wide receiver one on that offense, and Jerry Jeudy is the wide receiver one on that offense, even if it's some hodgepodge of quarterbacks throwing him the ball. Brett Rippon,
Drew Lock will be back.
Drew Lock will be back. I'm not. I think
that's gonna be my point.
I think it's Jerry Jeudy rest of the season. You might get some more big games from Ayuk, like Josh said. He'll catch the bomb touchdown, but Jerry Judy's going to be. I think there's a fair chance that Jerry Jeudy has a better rest of the season.
This
John
week,
Luke, you
I'm
agree?
playing Ayuk, but yeah, rest of the season I'd probably pick Jeudy, especially with Drew Lock coming back.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And if it's PPR, there's no doubt in my mind I'm leading Jerry Jeudy.
I almost did a Seinfeld impression, and then I got real self-conscious right before and held myself back. So
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
Okay, JL, your task right now is to say a Spider-Man line. What is Spider-Man? Say my Spidey senses are tingling in a
my
Jerry
Spidey
Seinfeld.
senses are tingling. Nailed it.
I feel like you
Killed it.
An inside joke of some sort. I don't know. I missed out. Oh, and I got to tell Sean, that is not really what iRobot is about. I know it's been a long time since you saw it, but I think he was a little concerned. He's like, I don't remember that.
And I would like to say that's 100% what it's about. No one go verify or check what it actually is. And it was a direct sequel to the Terminator series as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is John Connor in it?
No, all the characters have died. This is a new world that was created.
Even Schwarzenegger?
Alternate universe.
Yeah, he's also dead. Josh nailed it. Alternate universe. And then after it ends, it becomes Malcolm in the Middle. One more question, then we'll jump off. Packers versus Seahawks. If they play this week, who wins and why?
I'm going with the Packers. They look great. No one's really looked like they've come close to beating them. I think they get Devontae Adams back, and the Seahawks have looked beatable, but very good. But picking Packers.
You know what? My gut or like my brain says Packers, but my heart, my gut says Russell Wilson and the Seahawks are going to pull this win off. I think it's going to be a fun game. I think it's going to be another high-scoring game for the Seahawks because they have the offense to do it and the defense to give up a ton of points. And Aaron Rodgers is going to be out there with Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams. They're gonna score at will on the Seahawks defense, I feel like. But I think Russ can keep up with DK, Tyler Lockett, Chris Carson. I'm going to predict the Seahawks in a total shootout. Whatever the point spread is, I'm taking the over. I don't even care what it is.
45.5.
I take the over on that with the Seahawks win.
Is that the actual point spread?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd take the over there too. I know the Packers have a pretty good defense, but I think it's going to be a higher scoring game personally as well. I hope it is.
I think Seahawks, but honestly, I don't know.
Okay, let's water bet it. You guys still have to pay up on your Browns Cowboys water bet.
We do, and I'm going to get that in. Make it a note.
Okay, and we'll water bet this one. Packers Seahawks.
I'm in.
Jill and I took Seahawks. You took Packers.
Why do I keep getting in on these bets when I don't have a strong opinion either way?
Yeah, but you have an opinion.
I'm going to end up getting watered again.
Not having opinions, dude.
That's true.
NBA rigged is on your side, Josh, with the Packers.
Yeah. I mean, again, they looked great without Devontae Adams. Like, I think Devontae Adams is one of the best wide receivers in the league. He's only going to help, you know?
Yeah, I think you're right. That'll be a fun game.
Coming off a bye. We didn't even mention that.
But you're missing the biggest game of the week, Patriots Broncos. Who's not hyped about that one? Coming up next. I'm just kidding. Ooh, we got a hot take in here because Aaron Rodgers greater than Russell Wilson.
That is a hot take.
Now, I will say, I'm not sure I agree from a career standpoint, but you could make the argument that Rodgers is having the better season than Russell Wilson with the weapons that he has. I think you could really argue that Aaron Rodgers is playing better than Russell Wilson. I'm not saying it. I'm saying you can argue it.
Season, what would have been your reaction?
Before the season, I would have said you crazy. But Aaron Rodgers is playing lights out so far this year.
Yeah.
Before last season, Aaron Rodgers, in my mind, was the best quarterback to ever play football. Ever.
Ever? Over Tom Brady?
Ever. Talent-wise. Not accomplishments. Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Over Tim Tebow?
Oh, I forgot about Tim Tebow. Never mind.
What about Christian Hackenberg?
And then Aaron Rodgers.
Sanchez?
Aaron Rodgers.
Jay Cutler?
Aaron Rodgers is bad. I agree with NBA rigged. I think NBA rigged and I could get along.
Based off of these two things.
Yeah. Just that. Just the things he's been saying in this chat.
Okay, one more question, then we got to jump. What do I do with Juju? Yep. Tell us what you would do with Juju in 3 words, Josh.
In a redraft league or a dynasty league?
You're out of words, damn.
In a dynasty league, you hold and pray. You definitely play him. But I'm thinking like trade, keep, cut kind of context, you know? With Juju, like you just gotta like, if you can trade him, I would. And you definitely put him in your lineup. But I'm nervous. About his, involvement in the offense. He's gonna have good games, but those other 2 receivers are gonna be very involved.
I think you hold. You're not selling him right now for probably what he's worth, and I think he's got better games ahead. You just got to hold on and then keep plugging him in your lineup, and he's going to have good games. Maybe he's not like the top 10 wide receiver that you were hoping for, but he should be a top 20 guy, and you're going to be fine with it.
I hope
Yeah.
so. I really hope so.
I'm hoping
Okay.
so. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, sorry, JL. I just know you hate Juju. That's
I was
why.
gonna say we should do one word response.
Oh, just one at a time go
But
around.
it's too late.
Yeah,
We'll do it next time.
We'll do that next time. Next time, whenever you ask a question, we are going to give you our response together, the three of us, one word at a time, and we'll see how awful the
Yeah,
analysis
I would
is
not take
way.
that advice, but hopefully it will be entertaining.
Watch, we should make a team where we only follow advice given that way and see if it outperforms the three of our teams individually.
I've done another one of those teams actually. I like those drafts.
Okay. That's it for us. You can find us on Twitter at Front Yard FYF. Follow us on YouTube, Front Yard Fantasy, on Twitch, also Front Yard Fantasy. You can follow me on Twitter at FYF Simon, Josh at FYF Josh, and John Luke at FYF John Luke. We will be back tomorrow with Chase Payne and Jason from Champions Round to play Week 5 horse. Tune in then. We will see you later.
Fantasy